Too many travelers to Italy waste thousands of dollars trying to navigate all that Italy has to offer and still end up missing out. They get tunnel vision on the major cities like Rome and forget that Pompeii and the Amalfi Coast is just a simple day trip away. That's why I put together a list of 11 incredible tour deals that you can book to see all that Italy has to offer and avoid missing out. I'm Gary with Optimal Travel. Let's get right into it. All of the tours in this video are very highly rated, and that's important. You don't want to book any tour when you just get there and show up and you don't know anything about it, or when you're looking at one online and it only has 50 reviews or 100 reviews. That doesn't tell you a whole lot about how this tour is operating. And there are some excellent tours in Italy, and there are some real duds. First, we're going to take a look at all there is to do around Rome, since that is probably the most popular stop when you're coming to Italy. And when in Rome, you've got to do the Rome Colosseum. Now, here is a great tour deal to visit the Rome Colosseum, because while you can do the Colosseum on your own, it'll cost you about 24 euros for that ticket. If you do a tour, it not only gives you access to the Colosseum, but other areas that the general population doesn't get into. And then the guide is going to give you all the information, history, and background about the Colosseum and Palatine Hill and the Roman Forum. So this tour does include all of those three main parts, plus some insider areas that you can explore. This tour has over 5,000 reviews on TripAdvisor and has a rating of 4.7 out of 5 stars. Every single one of the tour deals that I'm listing in this video have a direct link in my description. So you can click on that tour link and you'll see all 11 of these tours there. You can get more information, you can check dates, you can see every single detail of what that tour is going to bring you. Now, this next tour of Rome, I highly recommend, and this can be done in addition to the Colosseum one. It depends how much time you have, or this tour can be customized to include the Colosseum. This is a private tour in a golf cart that you're going to tour around Rome in, and you have your own personal tour guide that's going to take you wherever it is you're interested in. And if you just want to get a local experience, he will just take you to local spots. This one is a private tour, though it's limited booking. You have to book this up in advance. This provider has almost 4,700 reviews, and he still maintains a 5-star rating. That's the top rating you can get. This is why this kind of tour is the one you want to book. Don't just show up in Rome and find somebody on the street offering tours. You don't know what you're getting. With this guy, with that kind of a resume, it's really going to be an experience you will never forget. And because it's private, it is a little more expensive. So this runs about $220 per person. The best way to book this tour is after you've been in Rome for a couple of days and you've been to maybe the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain, and you can let your tour guide know, I've been to these places, now show me what else there is to see. That's a great way to customize this tour and make the most out of your stay in Rome. Of course, a visit to Rome would not be complete without a stop at the Vatican. And you can do the Vatican on your own. In fact, you can buy the tickets, which you need to do well in advance because they sell out. But if you want a proper tour, this is the best one to book. They have almost 8,000 reviews and a 4.9 rating. And what they're going to show you is everything that you would see on your own plus some. They're going to take you in the Sistine Chapel, into the Vatican museums. They include the ticket into the price of this tour. So you're paying one price for everything and a tour guide to walk you around and tell you about everything that's important inside the Vatican. These are small group tours, and typically these small group tours, they still give you a headset so you can always hear what the leader is talking about. And they take you into some privileged areas that the main crowds can't get to. So it's kind of nice because you're not always just fighting crowds everywhere. You're getting some access that you wouldn't get with just a general ticket that you buy online. Most travelers to Italy miss the Amalfi Coast and Pompeii on their first trip because it's in the vicinity of Napoli, which is in the southwest of Italy. However, it's not that difficult to do on a day trip from Rome, and people don't realize this. You can actually get there and back in one day and see the best sights. The best way to do this is with a tour, and I've got one here that runs about $300 a person. Now, this is a private tour, a full day tour. They're going to pick you up early in the morning and take you back later at night because there is some driving time involved. But it's not only the transportation that you're getting, which is an expense, but you're getting a guided tour. So they're going to walk you around Pompeii, explain the significance of things there, and they're going to take you to see the Amalfi Coast and drive the highway along the coast. You're going to get off at certain points. They're going to show you the best parts in one day. Next, we're going to take a look at what you can do in Venice. And keep in mind, every single one of these tour deals is listed in my description under the link Tour Deals. If you click on that link, you'll see all 11 of these deals and you can get more information, check dates and pricing availability, and find out all the details. Now, most people, when they think of coming to Italy, they're going to want to see Venice. And of course, it's beautiful. But it is one of the most crowded cities in all of Italy. And if you don't want to have to navigate those crowds on your own, your best bet is to do some tours there, because the tours will get you around the crowds and into the places that you really want to see. This Venice in a Day tour here is an easy one to book. It has thousands of reviews and still maintains a 4.8 star rating out of 5 stars, which is really good for a larger tour. This is not a small or private tour. It includes your tickets for entrance into Doge's Palace and St. Mark's Basilica. It also includes a gondola ride and a tour around the city. So you're gonna see everything, all the major sites in one day. And Venice isn't as big as Rome, so it is possible to do in one day. Or if you really want to get beyond the main monuments and see some of the local aspects of Venice, you want a local tour guide that's going to take you on a walk around the hidden sites in Venice. These are areas that most tourists don't know about and don't even know to go see. They're not only going to take you there and see Italian culture and Venetian culture as it is today, but they're also going to get to explain anything to you and answer questions about whatever you're seeing. This is a small group tour, so it is more intimate. And it has a 4.9 out of 5 star rating with well over 2,000 reviews. These guides are really good at taking you inside Venice and helping you learn the city. This might be a great one to do on your first day if you're staying in Venice for a while. It's only about 2 hours and it runs about $70 a person. And if you have a little extra time in Venice, you might want to take a day trip to the mountains. You'll make several stops along the way. You'll also get to stop and see some of the beautiful lakes out there in the mountains. This is a full day tour. Your guide will take you around in a Mercedes van for comfort. It has a 4.9 out of 5 star rating with almost 500 reviews. Next, we're going to take a look at Florence, because a lot of tourists go to Florence but end up missing out on some of the best parts. I'm going to tell you how to avoid that next, but first, if you would take a minute and subscribe to our channel, hit that like button. It helps us grow and we'll continue bringing you travel content. I really like this dual museum tour in Florence because there's 2 main museums that people want to see there. The Uffizi, which has all the great works of art, the great paintings, and then the Museo dell'Accademia, which of course has the famous original David statue. Now, this tour covers both with an expert guide. So you're not only getting into the museums as part of this tour, but you are also getting the explanation. And you're going to walk between the 2 museums, crossing through the Duomo, which is a famous area where you'll get some more insight and explanation from the tour guide. And this tour is only about $60 per person, which isn't a whole lot more than just the cost of those entry tickets. So in my opinion, it's definitely worth it. Now, this tour is probably one of the best ones you can do in Florence, and it maintains a rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars with over 5,500 reviews. It also has won awards. What they're going to do is take you on a walking tour around Florence, doing a food and wine tasting. You're going to walk through the streets of Florence with your guide. You're going to stop at several spots and taste unique local Florence dishes as well as unique wines from the region. You're going to see a very unique aspect of Italy here, where wine is actually just dispatched by a small window or hole in a wall. Now, this tour is about $150 per person, but it is well worth it. You're going to try 4 different Tuscan wines paired with aperitivos, and you're going to learn about Florence's most famous cocktail, the Negroni, and actually get to make one yourself. And if you have a little more time in Florence, I would definitely recommend a day trip to Tuscany. Now, this tour will take you there, stroll through some of the vineyards up there, actually do some more wine tasting, and have lunch included at a local farm. Now, they will give you time to explore in all the different spots that they stop. This is a full day tour, but they'll also give you the information about Tuscany as you're going along to its historic towns. For only about $100 per person, this tour offers great value, and they have earned a 4.9 out of 5.0 star rating with well over 22,000 reviews. So a lot of people love this particular tour to Tuscany. This incredible tour combines 2 of the most popular day trips from Florence in one. So if you're in Florence for several days, this is a highly recommended tour. It covers Pisa and Cinque Terre. And in Cinque Terre, you're going to see 3 of the 5 famous villages. They're seaside villages that offer stunning architecture and views. They're also just really unique places to tour around and see the locals there and see some of the shops and restaurants and cafes. This tour includes all your transportation, which includes traveling by car, by boat, and train. You'll be with a tour guide through the entire process. Now, lunch and drinks are not included in this tour, but they will give you ample time at each of the stops to get something to eat or drink. You're going to have time on your own as well as guided time. They keep these tours very small, which is really nice for this type of experience. And at about $280 per person, you're seeing a lot and having a very full day. And this particular tour has an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars with well over 1,500 reviews. Every one of these tours that I have mentioned have the highest rating. To me, that's very important. Those are the only tours I will book because I've been on some really bad ones. So if you want more information, I do have that link in my description for these tour deals, and it has each of these 11 tours specifically listed in that link that you can get more information on, find out every single detail. You can even contact the tour operator if you want. And if there's a city in Italy that you're interested in that I haven't mentioned today, let me know that in the comments below. So now that you won't be missing out on what to see during your next trip to Italy, a lot of tourists make some key packing mistakes when they come to Italy that leave them frustrated or end up costing them a lot of money. I'll tell you how to avoid those right here.